This is the moment.
I can't believe we're finally doing this.
It's gonna be great.
You signed the papers. You've gotten the keys. This isn't just an apartment. It's your sanctuary, the place where you can finally truly be yourself. But what if the person who gave you the keys?
Oh, hi, Sarah. Don't mind me. Just wanted to make sure this little guy was getting enough light. Didn't want to bother you.
Never really lets them go.
At first, Mr. Henderson seemed helpful. Almost too helpful.
Just a little more to the left.
But the line between friendly and invasive started to blur. What Sarah and Mark didn't know is that the law was already on their side. When you sign a lease, you're protected by a legal principle called the covenant of quiet enjoyment. It's a legal promise that your landlord will not unreasonably disturb you. It means this is your space. You control who comes in and when. Landlords can enter for repairs or emergencies, but the law in almost every state says that they have to give you notice, usually 24 hours in writing. Therefore, when the intrusions continued, Mark decided to set a polite boundary.
That's the response that every tenant dreads. The casual dismissal that frames your legal right to privacy as being unfriendly. Their home, once a sanctuary, now felt like a stage. Their privacy was gone. They knew they had to do something, but the fear of making it worse was real.
This is ridiculous, Sarah. He can't just walk in whenever he wants. This is our home, not his personal storage unit.
And what if we complain and he finds a reason not to renew our lease? Are we overreacting?
The next time it happens, we have to put it in writing.
Okay, the next time.
The next time came sooner than they thought. It was their anniversary. They decided to stay in, to reclaim their space, to make it feel like their own again. They were creating a memory, but Mr. Henderson was about to replace it with a warning.
Don't mind us. Just need to take some quick measurements for the new countertops. Will only be a minute.
After the shock wore off, they knew the line had been crossed for the final time. It was no longer a question of if they should act, but how. They decided to stop making polite requests and start creating a legal record.
Mr. Henderson, per our lease and state law, we require a minimum of 24 hours written notice before any non-emergency entry. Any future unannounced entry will be considered a breach of our right to quiet enjoyment.
They didn't get an apology. In the real world, you rarely do. What they got was a short, cold reply. But the real victory came a week later, not in words, but in action. Mark and Sarah won because they stopped being polite neighbors and started acting like legal tenants. Your rights are a lock on your door, but they only work if you use them. So if you're in this situation, here is the playbook. First, document everything. Keep a log of every unannounced entry. Second, communicate in writing. A formal email is a legal record. Third, state your right. Use the phrases quiet enjoyment and 24-hour written notice. Fourth, know your lease. It's your most powerful tool. They finally got their privacy. The lock on their door is now legally and emotionally their own. But what about that drafty window he kept ignoring? Because sometimes the problem isn't the landlord coming in. It's what happens when they don't show up at all. Let me know in the comments if we should break down the law that forces landlords to provide a safe and livable home. And if you found this helpful, subscribe so you don't miss what happens next.